Hey guys, welcome back to another edition of Max and Nikki 1000 Time Reactions.
Today we're going to be listening to Nirvana's Smells Like Teen Spirit. We could have picked any song off of the Nevermind album or In Utero, because we've listened to all of those songs many
Countless times.
But we decided to pick the song that we've listened to the most, thousands of times, Smells Like Teen Spirit.
You know, I just wanted to correct myself. I said 1000 Time Reactions, but it should be 1000th Time Reactions.
Sure. Just wanted to remind you all to, as I usually do, to check out our other channel, Max and Nikki, where we cover oldies and jazz standards and songs in that vein.
And we got some comedy videos up there as well.
Sure. So check that out. In the meantime, let's react to Nirvana's Smells Like Teen Spirit for the 1000th time. Classic intro.
Load up on guns, bring
That is Nirvana Smells Like Teen Spirit.
Classic. If it looks like we kept looking over that direction, is we had the music video playing, and we were watching the music video over here. But yeah, classic
Rocker there. I mean,
I was listening
so
to the lyrics.
influential on people, but
I was listening to the lyrics and I was trying to decipher them. I don't quite understand the lyrics actually completely. There were some phrases I understood, like I feel, he says, the thing I'm the best at, I'm still bad at it or something. But we have this little group and I feel blessed for that or something like that.
I think it's basically he's kind of like talking about being a teenager, kind of, and just, he's saying like, never mind. He's talking about there's kind of these, it seems like he's like speaking almost kind of like a teenager in a way.
Sure.
He's talking about my libido. Just there's certain things in there that just, it sounds like it's like a teenager.
I know, but an albino, a mulatto, he says.
He does mulatto and albino. I'm not quite sure exactly what that, but I think he says a mosquito, my libido. I think it's just kind of these random things. And then my libido, it's just almost like, who knows? I mean, you can have these interpretations.
But if you guys aren't familiar, by the way, Smells Like Teen Spirit. Teen Spirit at the time was a type of deodorant marketed toward teenagers. And I think he saw those words, Smells Like Teen Spirit, on a bathroom wall, if I'm not mistaken.
That's
and he thought, that's funny. Like, it smells like Teen Spirit in this bathroom, basically, Now, aside from the lyrics...
I mean, it could also mean, like a mulatto, an albino, a mosquito, my libido. Almost like that's a rhyme that a teenager might come up with or something like that. Or you might see scrawled on a bathroom wall.
I think
or
actually
something
Kurt
like that.
Cobain at a certain point didn't really enjoyed this song very much,
Right. It has been used a lot in
But,
stuff.
it is a great song. And, it's funny. This song does what a lot of sort of songs that were influenced by the Pixies and, grunge songs especially would do. You hear it with Weezer. You hear it even with Radiohead, which is not considered a grunge band.
But in the beginning...
would start off with a,
the very beginning of this song starts off pretty,
but the verses,
loud.
The verses of the song,
the verses have this kind of quieter part, and then it builds to
it gets really loud on the choruses.
Really loud on the choruses. This real dynamic shift.
Sure.
And Nirvana seems to have been really influential in a lot of '90s bands for that reason. Actually,
sure, but they actually are influenced specifically by the Pixies, I think, in that regard.
Sure.
With the song,
Where's My Mind?
Where's My Mind? That does that in that song, I believe, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Does it?
It does.
I don't know if it does it.
Kind of confused.
I don't think it does that great of a dynamic.
Maybe
shift
it's
in
not.
that.
Maybe it's not. I can't.
I
can't think of it right now for some reason. But great song.
Perhaps we'll have to revisit
as
that
usual.
one,
that dun 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 dun. I mean, just hearing that kind of rhythm being played on the guitar is just so classic for any teenager picking up the guitar for the first time.
Right, it's kind of ironic
remember
that
being
this is called "Smells Like Teen Spirit," but it really encapsulated. I mean,
teenage angst.
Well, not just that, but people playing that on the guitar in high school. It reminds you of being a teenager.
I mean, even when I was in
know?
high school, I remember hearing people play that rhythm on the guitar. And I did that actually, when I first started learning the guitar.
Right, but it's really kind of cool that this became such a massive hit. Because,
became an anthem, though. Actually.
Yeah, I mean, they really just started something new. Nirvana. I mean, they were, prior to this in the '80s, rock was this. You had these hair bands, and it just was a whole different thing.
Grunge was kind of like, it was almost like the reaction to hair bands. It was almost like...
It was kind of like the punk... It was like the punk of the 90s, basically.
Yeah, it was like punk was a reaction to the disco era.
Well, not just disco, but it was also a reaction to what was deemed rock and roll at the time in the 70s. And they were like, no, that's not rock.
And so grunge was kind of like the new punk in a way, you know.
Right.
But very good, very
But
classic
also
song.
very strong melody. Kurt Cobain, I know, always
I think the Nirvana
prioritized more than the lyrics, the melody.
Sure, yeah.
And you can definitely hear that in
He
the
said
song.
he wanted to be a combination of the Beatles and Ozzy Osbourne. That's what he wanted to do. And I think he did a pretty good job at capturing that. I think Nirvana's the best of the grunge bands, in my opinion. Anyway, that'll do it for today's reaction video. As usual, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ding that post notification bell to find out about more reaction videos from us, Max and Nikki.
And keep tuning in.